What's going on, and welcome to BeardHard. I'm your beard guy Jay, and today we're going to talk about beard combs, beard brushes, and what is best for you. Now, when you're starting out and you've got a shorter beard, I would suggest going with a boar's hair bristle brush, because a boar's bristle brush will help, like this, will help tame the shorter hairs and help them grow in the direction in which you want them to grow. So if you have one side of your beard that grows straight down and one side of your beard that grows a little bit back, using a boar's brush will help get all the hairs to grow in uniform and in the same direction that you're looking for them to grow. With a comb, these are more for styling when you have longer hair, so helping your longer beard like mine lay down in place after you fluffed it out. You go over the top. With a comb, you can also turn it on its side like this, get it deep down all the way to the skin, and it'll help spread the oils through the hair and down to the skin. A boar's bristle brush will also do the same thing when you have a shorter beard. If you have a longer beard like mine, or something that's even bigger, a boar's brush becomes more of a finishing brush and less of a training brush or a styling brush. It's more of something you use to lay down any flyaway hairs after you've combed your beard into place. And after you've done this, you can still use your hands after, because there still might be one or two, and maybe you need to pull a little bit out on the bottom to get the style that you're exactly looking for. I mean, a mustache, you might have to use your fingers still, regardless if you use a comb or if you use a brush. Let's look at the different kinds of combs that you can get. Now, you can get a comb like this, or like this, or like this. These are all Kent combs. These are all made of acetate, so they are handmade, they are hand cut, and then they are hand sanded. So if you look closely, you will see that in between each one of these teeth on the mustache and the beard side are smooth all the way around down to the bottom. The bottoms are very smooth, it's nice and rounded. This is to ensure that none of your hairs get damaged while you're combing. A lot of the plastic combs you can buy at the dollar store have burrs on the side or mold lines because they are injection molded, whereas these are all hand cut out of a solid sheet of acetate. This you can't really see, but in the middle is where it says Kent. This is the 9T. Now this is a table comb, so it does have a little bit bigger size, which is nice. It fits in the hand well if you have big hands like I do, which is also nice. This one is the FOT, and this one here is the Slim Jim. Now, the Slim Jim, as you can see on the bottom, is more of a mustache comb. It's got smaller teeth, they're tighter together, and there's not as much distance, whereas with the FOT, you can see it's got a lot of wear on it, because this is my everyday pocket comb. It's in my jacket pocket, my pants pocket, doesn't matter, I keep it on me at all times. It's got the taller teeth, as you can see. They're also more widespread, which is good if you have a thicker mustache or a bigger beard. These are also made of acetate, so they have the same benefits of the table comb. Now, you can also choose to get yourself a wood comb. In most cases, these are the cheaper option. Something like this being only $10 is appealing to a lot of people. So you can see that it's got a beard side, and they're pretty strong teeth. They're not flimsy. It's got a mustache side as well. It's a decent size for in your hand. Now, wood combs also share some of the same benefits as an acetate comb, being hand cut and then hand sanded to ensure that they're going to be smooth at the ends and in between, so that the hair that it is combing does not get damaged. I find that the acetate and the wood both glide through just as smooth. I wouldn't say one's better than the other. Like I said, wood combs are a little bit cheaper than the acetate combs. Now, with a boar's hair brush, you do want to make sure that you get something that is 100% boar's bristles, not synthetic. This is very important because the synthetic ones fall out into your beard And also with the natural boar's hair, it is much better for the oils in your face and in your beard. It'll help spread them a lot better. I find that these tend to pick up a little bit of the oil, so it gets a little bit softer than when you originally have it, but I wouldn't say so much that it's a significant difference. So if you do have a short beard and are starting out, you might want to start with something like this Wall Barbershop Series brush. With these boar bristle brushes, they're a lot softer. It's a lot nicer on your face when your hair is short. They all pretty much come with nice wooden handles. You can see they're pretty long. There's a lot of them. So this is a good one if you're starting out and you've got a short beard. Now, if you got something a little longer, you're looking for something that's a little more coarse or bristles that are a little firmer, there's this Zeus brush you can get, but mind you, it is a lot thinner. There's a lot less bristles, but this is one that I use more often than any of them. I use this one after I style my beard at the beginning of the day, and I get my balm in there, then I hit it with this, lay down all those stray hairs, and it's just a nice way to finish off your look and help spread a little bit more of the oils that maybe the comb didn't do such a good job. Now, if you have a bigger beard, you could go with something like this. This is the Grand Naturals brush. These bristles are a little bit more midway through, so they're not so firm, but they're not super soft. This is good if your beard is short too, but I just suggest this for the bigger beards because it's a paddle. So, I mean, it's taking up a lot of space. When with your smaller beard, you're going to want to pay more attention at the beginning. And especially, like I said, if you're trying to train hairs to grow in the direction you want them to grow, you're going to want to be a little more gentle. So maybe something softer is good to start. I'll link everything here below. All the Kent combs come with plastic packaging. You just tear the tab off of, and it's pretty much a storage container. I keep my FOT in this little one, and you can see that this thing has taken an absolute beating. The paper's gone already, so it's nice to have that. The Zeus comes with the little bag. The Wall comes in a box like this, two-piece box, which I've seen recently has changed when I was looking at the Amazon link. So if you're starting out, a boar's bristle brush is probably your best bet. If your beard hairs are a little bit longer, you can go with a comb, but there's no reason why you shouldn't be using both together. Just make sure you want 100% boar's bristle, and try not to get any plastic combs unless they're stated that they're hand sanded and such after, to make sure that there's no burrs on any one of the teeth. Hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of an idea of the differences of combs and brushes. Thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. Stay bearded.